Take that out.
I was traveling this week again.
Where'd you go?
So Monday morning I left about 2 o'clock in the morning
They help my time.
to get to Fort Smith, Arkansas by 2 o'clock in the afternoon for my meeting. And then the guys in Fort Smith are good guys. I needed to go see them, needed to be out there, but they kind of, not their fault, mostly on me, but they were like, hey, you going by Memphis tomorrow, which is their main office? And I said, yeah. So he called up sales guys. Hey, you going to be in there tomorrow? Caleb's coming by. He said, yeah, I'll be here. He said, what time?
Hold on a minute. How far is Fort Smith from Memphis?
To Memphis is about 4.5 hours. And he said, yeah, I'll be here. He said, he come through about 8 in the morning. I said, tell him I'll be there at 9. Because what they didn't know is I just drove 12 hours. So I'm staying 10 minutes from this meeting in Fort Smith. And they were like, can you be there at 9? I was like, be there at 8. I was like, tell him 9. So left at 2 o'clock Monday morning for a 12-hour drive. Left at 4 o'clock Tuesday morning for a 4.5-hour drive. Needless to say, Tuesday night I was asleep pretty good.
Crashed
so I was
out,
on the road. But I went through, Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia was my week of travel. But I went through Mississippi again, and we have, talked on here, and Mississippi is a shithole pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of good shit happening in Mississippi, at least in the areas I go through. But I was with one sales guy, and he said, Brett Farve lives near here. I said, really? Thought he's a pretty famous guy. I feel like he would have moved out of Mississippi a long time ago. He said, yeah, his house. He said, we're going to pass it here in a minute. I said, huh. So I'm thinking, well, we'll see a palatial estate, And we're riding through, and there's a neighborhood that's, nice houses, big houses. He said, that's his neighborhood right there. He said, he lives on the backside and got some acreage back there. You can kind of see the back of his house. So that's cool. So we kind of keep riding down the road, and he said, there it is. And it was a big house, but not really big enough for Brett Farve, in my mind, Now with his legal woes, maybe he's downsized, but I don't know. So we ride, and I said, that's pretty cool, Had a pool, some land back behind it, and I guess that's where they film all those Copper Fit commercials out there where he's throwing the football real hard.
Yeah. And
so we ride down the road about 4 or 5 miles, and there's another big neighborhood, big houses. He said, actually, Brett Farve lives in here. Yeah, he lives in this neighborhood. I said, oh. So we ride on through. He said, there it is, right back there. And this little bit bigger of a house. I'm like, all right, well, maybe, About 10 minutes later, we're going down the road again. He said, Brett Farve actually lives in this neighborhood. And I was like, son of a bitch.
You don't know where Brett Farve lives at.
Does he even live in Mississippi? He said, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know. Apparently, he used to live around this area. I was like, well...
He grew up in this area.
Yeah, none of this matters. One, don't care. If we ride by it, cool. But it's not like we're stopping in to see him.
Yet.
Yeah.
So,
till we figure out which one of these neighborhoods it is.
I said, do you know for sure that he lives in one of these neighborhoods? He said, no, not really. I've just been told. I was like, well, now none of this matters. Now I can't believe anything you tell me. So I might have went by Brett Farve's house.
May have.
Yeah.
I doubt it, though. He's in Mississippi.
Yeah, so. I'll never know. I don't even know if he's from Mississippi.
What is they in Mississippi anyway? I mean, what's it known for?
Ole Miss. The original Mississippi.
Before the new Mississippi?
Yeah.
What is that?
There's Ole Miss. That could be in Alabama.
No, Ole Miss in Mississippi.
Okay. There's Ole Miss.
State.
There's a damn...
River.
Yeah. They got that.
Is there a river go through there?
You might be a river named after him. I don't know.
And then they got a place where they do...
if it's that bad, the river might just bypass there.
Yeah. It might divert.
Yeah.
They do war, practice for war, or you've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And...
I do know Meridian, Mississippi.
Yeah.
is the armpit of the world.
100%.
So what? We've been talking about Mississippi, and we've been talking about everything. It's not there. So is there anything there? I mean,
Nothing worthwhile.
really? Ain't
mean,
nothing there?
Not much.
There's probably some fine people, but you
Oh,
gotta,
yeah, but I mean,
you got to look hard to find them.
are
You
they?
could look in those neighborhoods y'all rode by, maybe.
Some of those might be okay.
Now, Mississippi, they are they? I know they're not Louisianians, but are they Cajun?
No,
Some of them are, I guess.
if you get real low down there on the near
People
Mobile,
scale, huh?
near Mobile,
Oh.
Alabama,
Yeah,
and then you go over to like Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Ray Stevens.
He's about the only good thing ever come out of Mississippi.
Really?
Him and what was that
Jerry
football
Clower.
player? Brett Farve.
Jerry Clower.
Yeah, Jerry Clower.
Oh yeah,
You know who that is?
yeah.
Well, there must be some funny stuff down there because Ray Stevens and Jerry Clower come down there.
And that
Well,
other
they
guy.
had to. They wasn't nothing else
Yeah.
to do but be funny. I mean, you
The-
can't cry all
Who's
the
the
time.
other guy? The other old timer that does jokes. What's his name?
Josh.
No, the funniest man in America. What was that guy's name?
Gregory. James Gregory.
James
Yeah.
Gregory. He's from Georgia, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't figure it out.
I think.
Me and Earl
I think
was-
he's from Georgia.
Not
Me
a lot
and
of
Earl
good
went to see
shit
him
going
not
on.
too long ago, didn't we?
Well,
Mississippi.
A year or so
Oh
ago.
yeah. That's
We
right.
all went.
Yeah, no, we did. I didn't go.
Me and you went by
Yeah.
ourselves.
That's right. You just went and ate with us.
Yeah.
didn't you? That's right. Okay.
We went over there, and that lady
That's where we met that guy that, you remember the guy that you was laughing about in front of us?
didn't have no
That
arms.
trying to drink his beer.
Oh yeah. Oh, we shouldn't go there. We will get in trouble. Oh, let's don't go.
Yeah, he,
And I couldn't get Earl to shut up about it.
Well, I went back the other week. I went to see the Allman Brothers tribute band.
Did you?
Yeah,
Amish brothers.
Amish Brothers. Yeah, the Amish Brothers.
Have
Okay.
any big black hats on?
Yeah.
What kind of instruments they play?
Well, there's a whole
The
homemade.
lyra.
Washboard. Yeah,
Yeah, washboard,
flute.
number 2 wash tub.
So how was that?
They're good. They're good. I mean,
They're not the Allman brothers.
yeah, they aren't the Allman Brothers, and I like the Allman Brothers, but I can take them or leave them, so it wasn't.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Next time you think about going to do that, why don't you just go see the Allman Brothers?
well, I don't think they're around anymore.
Well.
Now, what was their big hit? The Allman brothers.
Rambling Man.
Can't you see?
Now, what about the Doobie brothers? Are they the same guys? Or
No.
No.
I thought the Allman brothers were like when they first started, and then once they got famous enough to buy drugs, they were like, let's change it to the Doobie brothers.
No, I ain't so sure it went quite that way.
But it was an Allman Brothers tribute band.
Yeah.
Are they the guys that do all the almonds in a little tin can? Is that them? Is that their side hustle?
No, they. But
You
now-
didn't find out much about this before we left.
Well,
did you?
no, I didn't. I was invited to go. I had a ticket, and I said, "All right, I'll go."
Yeah.
Was
so
this-
when-
wait a second. You was invited to go by some woman.
It was a man and a woman.
Oh, really?
And hey, if
No,
the
was you
ticket's
about to
free,
get one of them?
No, there was actually another woman with us too, but it wasn't a date. I mean,
Okay.
me and her.
Well, what do you call it?
4 people went to see a concert.
social gathering,
yeah, there you go.
social
Just a-
gathering to see a knockoff Allman Brother.
So you gonna date her again?
No, I didn't date her the first time.
And that's a good, if not, it wasn't, but that's a good way to do a date if you had to, is to go to
Or not a date?
yeah,
Or
that's
a
what I'm
not
saying.
date.
Is to go to a knockoff band because one, tickets ain't as expensive as the real deal.
He ain't lost as much.
Exactly. And if it goes sideways, you can just make fun of guys with no arms.
Where'd y'all go and eat after this?
We went before. We
Oh,
went
you
to
went-
the Mexican restaurant there.
Oh,
yeah.
did you now?
I don't blame you for not going back to Pete's. I don't.
What, you went to a Mexican restaurant, Taco Bell?
Now, if Taco Bell would start bringing, if you eat in Taco Bell, if they would start bringing chips and salsa to your table, I think that could, shoot them to the damn moon.
Yeah.
But they don't.
They don't do that.
No. But
So your date went pretty good, huh? So
Well, it wasn't a date, but it went pretty good.
it was yeah.
did you know this woman you?
No.
So it was a blind date.
And
Why did I open my mouth?
and
Did you have one of them little canes?
she couldn't see real great.
Hey, but she had a real nice dog.
Super friendly. Hopped right up in my lap. Paid attention to the damn show. Yeah. Do they serve beer over there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ask Earl.
Because half of me wants one beer, the other half wants two.
But they serve it to anybody. Like they don't.
Well,
Yeah,
they'll serve
they'll serve
kids.
anybody. They don't care.
Yeah.
I would imagine that one fella rolled up there and
No, let's don't.
Let me talking about T-Rex.
Yeah, let me see your ID, and he's like, "Good luck."
I can't get it out of my
Good luck with
pocket.
that. It's in my back pocket. Can you reach around for me?
Yeah, you get it. You can have it. You can have it. I passed a place. So I got diverted on my travel because there was a
Because you're looking for Brett Farve's house.
pretty much. But then once I got out of that, disaster. I was in Alabama somewhere.
Big improvement. Big improvement.
Oh yeah.
Did you seek it saving?
No, I
Went by his
didn't.
house.
Yeah, I probably rode by his house. But it diverted me off the interstate because there was some animal had got loose or something. And so they
Hold on a
were-
minute. Was it a kangaroo or giraffe?
It didn't say. Google said, "Hey, road delay ahead" or whatever, and it was like 45-minute delay, and I'm like, how do they know how long it's going to take to get this thing wrangled up? The only reason I didn't know it at the time that an animal had got loose. Apparently, it was a big animal because it was causing all kind of havoc on
Elephant.
the roadway. Maybe.
Yeah.
So I get diverted off, and now I'm on this back road, and I'm riding a damn river basin to the next town or whatever to get back on the interstate to go around this. So I stop, get gas, and go in, and I was like, and there's piles of cars going down this 2-lane little. So I stopped. I asked him, I said, "You got any idea what's going on up there on the interstate?" And that's when the gas station, attendant said, "Yeah, they got an animal loose up there on the roadway. They're trying to get him back up." And I said, "Well, damn, that sounds an ant like a deer or something." He said, "No, some kind of circus animal." I said, "What?" I said, "Do you know this for sure, or you just making shit up?" He said, No, they put it out on the damn police scanner. I got one over here." I was like, "Okay." I said, "Well, what happened?" He said, "Apparently there was like a traveling, not like what's the big circus called?"
Barnum and Bailey, but they went out of business, didn't they?
Yeah, it's probably ring.
Yeah.
It's the other one.
It's one of them
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
Wasn't that? This was like a knockoff circus.
Joe and Eddie's circus.
Yeah, something that they put up in the parking lot of a mall.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that they were traveling to the next town or whatever, and one of the carrier things that you put the animals in,
Cages.
yeah, in a 18-wheeler or whatever, had tipped over.
Tipped.
And I
Tipped over it did.
said it tipped over.
What, elephant swing his weight?
I don't, and that's what. So then I had more questions. I said, "Is it one animal that got loose, or like a bunch of them?" He said, "Apparently, just one animal. So it has to be a big animal." I'm thinking it was either a gorilla, like a what's those big ones called, marmosets or something.
Marmalade.
What's
King Kong.
Yeah, what is that called?
King Kong.
But the big, yeah,
Big ape.
yeah,
Yeah.
apes.
Yeah.
It was either an ape or a elephant,
Elephant.
maybe.
Elephant.
But you're not really gonna have elephants at a knockoff circus. If you do, they're gonna be like premature or have like disabilities or something.
Yeah.
Not ones you want to pet. And then
You pet elephants anyway?
you could.
Could you?
I'm not.
Mm-mm.
I heard they have.
I ain't getting close to one. He might step on me.
I
They got
think
big
you
old
got to be
feet.
more. Don't you have to be more worried about the elephants about their tail? I mean, not their tail, their front tail whipping you,
Yeah. They'll
Yeah.
knock your ass down.
but then stepping on you because they're not high steppers.
Mm.
And then I thought it could have been one of those high stepping horses that got
Yeah.
loose. And if that had happened, I would have stayed on the interstate and risked it to mow that son bitch over. But I wasn't going to risk it for a damn gorilla.
Do you
or
know
a-
what actually got out?
No.
You never
hell,
did hear.
The guy at the gas station, he could have been making all this shit up. So I don't know if any of this.
I'm
is
just
true.
picturing a kangaroo got out. That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
picturing.
Just hopping along.
So,
and people
in
losing.
Well,
your
yeah,
travels-
nobody can wrangle him up because the kangaroo whoop their ass.
Yeah.
Like they do.
In your travels, you was riding with a guy who was telling you where you was at, but he was wrong and you didn't know where you was at.
Yep. One.
And then you went to the next state and you got diverted for a reason you still don't know why.
Right. Basically.
So other than that, you had a good trip.
It was okay.
He ain't through yet.
Yeah.
That's just 2 states.
He got back to Georgia.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
to Georgia or Tennessee.
So then on this detour, after I got gas, I got back in line with all the cars.
Did you
and we're-
poop?
Huh?
Did you poop?
No, that's actually gotten a lot better now that I'm losing weight and eating
Oh,
better.
okay, well, good.
So yeah, I'm not having to do it. Now I did one morning. I stopped by.
So
a
in other words,
hotel
when you
and
drive,
heard
you
it.
don't look for Holiday Inns, Hampton Inns, all them inns.
Zoom
Just
right
keep on-
past. But one morning I decided I'm gonna eat breakfast today and not eat until dinner the next night, and that breakfast made a quick refund. So I did have to find out, and it never fails. Every time, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm walking into a hotel to use their lobby bathroom. People at the desk like, "Hey, good morning. Can we help you?" I'm like, "No, I'm pretty well set. I can handle it myself."
Is your breakfast bar open yet?
I've been practicing this for a long time.
And I think that's what they're thinking. Oh, this is just some vagrant coming in here to get free breakfast. And I'm like, nah, I'm coming in to deposit, not withdraw. You know what I mean?
So that did you see anything good happen in Georgia?
No, well, I don't know exactly where I was because I was still on the detour between the interstate debacle and getting back on. But I passed a homestead or something on the right, because you know where I was at. It was on my right, and it was just a
homestead.
Little, yeah,
Plantation.
no.
Homestead.
It was like a covered bridge that led to somebody's house on the side of a hill, and they put a name on the bridge, and it said Granny Squirrel Bridge.
Granny Squirrel.
And I thought you guys will have fun with that.
Granny Squirrel Bridge.
Granny Squirrel Bridge.
Wonder how old Granny Squirrel actually is.
I wonder if it's an actual squirrel that they've just.
I'm just wondering if Granny went crazy as hell and they called her a squirrel.
That might
That's
be
what
it
I'm
is.
thinking.
Could be. It could have been any of that.
Granny got to hitting that sauce a little heavy, and
Yeah.
it didn't work
Started
out
bouncing
well.
off the walls, climbing the walls.
If you don't.
Granny was probably the one out on the damn interstate. What it really
Could've
comes down
been.
to. They just thought it was an animal because it was Granny Squirrel.
Yes. Could have been that. If
Granny
you
got
don't
naked
start-
and went out on the interstate
Oh.
running around.
I'd have hit her too. If you don't, what is it when you quit drinking? What the hell name?
We don't know.
Why would
never
you
tried
ask us that way?
It's when you stop doing alcoholism.
Abstain. You abstain from drinking, I guess.
Yeah, but you become.
An ex-drinker.
Yeah. What is that?
Recovering.
Sober.
or
Sober.
recovering
Sober.
alcoholic.
Sober. Yes. And
Sober.
yes. When you get, if you don't,
We've heard about this stuff.
yeah, just didn't take.
No.
If you don't become sober before dementia sets in, you got a whole damn another set of problems.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Granny Squirrel could
No,
have.
wait a minute. Huh?
she could
Go
have met
back
in the
on
middle.
that right there. I think when you start getting that dementia, you better off liquored up.
Could be.
I mean, wouldn't you think?
Well, you might be. The family ain't.
Yes.
You might be better off.
And
I mean,
that-
they'll make
You're going to be
either
seeing
way.
stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So, why not have fun while you're doing it?
Yeah, but the family's going to catch hell because you'll end up like Granny Squirrel out on the interstate naked.
Yes. Causing havoc, making people
Creating
detour.
detours.
Yeah.
But she got a bridge named over. after
Well,
herself.
there you go, you
Yeah.
see.
I thought about that, and then I thought, but I was also in an area where there is apparently a predominant Native American population.
That's Cherokee. Was you up Cherokee?
No, but it was near a casino,
I'd have
So-
bet on that.
Oh, yeah, that's a given then.
so I thought maybe this was a ancestor that was her real name.
Granny Squirrel.
Yeah,
Oh, you thought Granny Squirrel was a Native American.
Yeah.
And that was her real name.
yeah, like Creeping Waters or whatever.
Two dogs.
Yeah, or any other Native American name like Littlefoot.
Tonto. Running
Yeah.
Bear.
Yeah,
Skinny Naked.
Granny Squirrel.
Could be.
Yeah.
Very
So-
well could be.
But I didn't know, and I thought, yeah, y'all like that. But yeah, it was. And then once I got back to Georgia, it was pretty much smooth sailing.
Well, that's scary.
What
Yeah,
about Tennessee? Did you go through Tennessee?
Yeah, I was in, but not any good parts. I was in Memphis, and
Did you
it's,
see Dollywood?
No,
Oh.
no, I didn't go. Up
So
that
you
way.
went south from Memphis into Mississippi?
Mississippi over to Alabama. Yeah,
I've done that.
yeah. I told
you
the
went to
people-
Memphis.
Yeah,
You see Elvis?
no, and some dumbass said, "You going by Graceland?" I was like, "Well, he ain't there, so no, I'm not."
Well, he is there.
Is he there?
Yeah, he laid
He's
up in
buried
there.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should.
Well, that brings up another whole controversy,
Well, maybe
whether
he
he's buried
is,
there or not.
maybe he
Because the
ain't.
grave marker,
Oh.
well, I don't remember which way it goes. He always spelled Aaron with one A and they got 2 on it, or he spelled it with 2 and they got 1 on, whatever the right. So
and
there's a controversy about
We're not
spelling.
sure he's down there.
Is he even really dead?
Well,
Somebody said he was in Home Alone, the movie.
I've heard that, and I heard he's up in Michigan somewhere.
Ice fishing.
I heard he was living down at Granite Squirrel Bridge.
Wouldn't put it past him.
Well,
I mean, I would have chose Brett Favre's house. Possible
But you don't
house.
know which one to get.
Right. So, the Granny Squirrel's Bridge led to a homestead that was basically 3 campers kind of duct taped together. So, I don't know if I'm Elvis if I'm going there. I'd probably. Maybe
well,
he's laying low. Yeah.
He's laying low, so you never know.
Could be a good option. But no, I went into my meeting at.
Hey, help my time.
There he is.
Look at coming here. Look at coming here.
I went into my meeting in Memphis, and I told I'm downtown.
Did you make it on time?
Oh yeah. It's one thing about me, son. I ain't gonna be late.
There you go.
So, I went in and I told them, and I passed a bunch of unique people. Going.
In other words, there's homeless people outside.
A lot of them, and a lot of them creeping around. And one guy had he was, homeless or not, in between homes. Yeah, and he had.
Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
He was
He's probably acting pretty flagrant.
It was a brother who, was losing his shit because he was talking to nobody. He had a mustache kind of like yours, but it was like this, down.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do that next.
And it was blue. He had painted it or puffed enough.
He had a
paint.
blue Fu Manchu.
Yes, he did.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now that in and of itself is
He
rare.
been huffing blue ink. That's
He'd
what
been,
doing.
yeah.
Blue paint.
He'd been
He got
putting
one
that
of the
paint in the
masks he
bag.
found on the road, and he put it on,
Yep.
and he huffed, and that's what caused it to all be blue right there.
Yep. And I thought, so I went in there and told them that. They were like, how'd you drive in? I was like, scary. I said, y'all got some damn creatures walking around out here. They were like, oh, hell yeah, we do. I'm like, and then they said, you lock your doors when you came in? I was like, yeah. There's Bluebeard's out there. I don't need a pirate shipping my truck down the road.
Oh, Bluebeard.
But
And what state was that in?
I was in Memphis, Tennessee.
What date was this? Was this Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday?
This was Wednesday.
All right, so by Wednesday,
Yeah.
and I know we ain't supposed to do this, but I can't help myself.
Yeah.
By Wednesday, you should have realized that about 55% of this country is complete idiots.
Yeah. I knew it going in, but it was confirmed
It
by
was
Wednesday.
confirmed.
Yeah.
So by Wednesday, you should have known you're liable to see
Anything.
anything.
3 out of 5 people probably.
Yeah. Well, by Wednesday, I had already been by what could have been Brett Favre's house or probably wasn't. What else did I do? Oh, there was an animal loose on the interstate that caused me to detour for about 45 minutes.
And you went to Granny Squirrel's.
And there was a bridge named Granny Squirrel Bridge that I had passed. And I was only halfway done with my trip. So, just to recap, there you go.
Yeah. No,
See
I,
what you missed?
I ran and I was running on E this morning, so I had to stop and get some gas. So
Yeah.
that's why that wasn't the only reason why I was late. I was primarily late because I left late, but
And I got up late. And I
well,
went to
I
bed
didn't.
late.
No, I got up at 7. But no, I was getting gas and I ran into a little gentleman by the name of Gabriel McDermott. He was a
Hey. Is he a leprechaun?
no, he was a gopher.
Oh, a gopher.
Yeah, and he asked me for money, and so I gave him all the loose change I had in my car. So that's all. That was getting gas and leaving late was they definitely contributed to it, but that was the
So
main
how much
reason
change
why
did you
I was-
give him?
It was probably like $4.32.
Did you count it out?
No,
We should have.
that's just
Scoop.
I'm good at ballpark guestimates,
Uh,
so I think it was around $4.
did he approach you?
But your judgment is questionable.
Yeah. To be honest with you, after he started talking, I was like, I haven't done anything. Like, I haven't done any substance. This shouldn't be happening, but it happened.
So basically, you were saying that you were sober.
Yes,
And
completely.
a ferret came up. Gopher came up.
And swindled you out of $4.50.
Yeah, Mr. McDermott. Gabriel McDermott.
Old Gabe. Old Gabe got you again.
So you was getting gas and he snuck up behind you and.
No. You know when you're getting gas in the Ingalls gas station, there's like the little part of road with the trees in front of it. You know, it's next to the road. He was over there.
Lurking.
Mm-hmm.
And so you went over and started talking to him?
No, he stood up on his back legs, started
On
shouting,
his
waving me
back
down, and then he squirreled over to me.
So we know how tall you are. How did he come up to your belt?
No, he came up to like if I was wearing like a tall motorcycle boot, he would be about that height.
Really?
Mm.
You thought he was a stump?
No, I knew he was a gopher. Yeah, right away I knew that something was about to happen because I've been attacked by dogs.
Yep.
Scars to prove it.
Yeah, a snake. So I knew that there was one of two things
Something
was about
going
to
down.
happen.
You knew it.
Yeah, and it didn't. Neither of those two things happened. He actually conversed with me and asked for change. Interesting morning, I know.
Mm-hmm.
How much coffee have you had?
3 cups.
Okay.
3 cups of coffee.
Okay.
No energy drinks yet.
So
back
introduce
too.
yourself as
Well, they're little cups.
Gabriel McDermott.
Yeah, his name was Gabriel McDermott,
Is he
and
from here, or-
he's been living here for about 17 years now, and that's how he makes his
Did he
living.
live behind Lowe's down in the woods?
Yeah, no, he's tried to live there before, but he said it's a homeless encampment now, so he can, it's
You don't
not
wanna
regular woods.
You don't want to get cooked.
Yeah.
Good dead gophers are the ones that they the ones that dig?
I think so.
Earl?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. That he had a little dirt on his face. I don't know if that was because he was a vagrant or a gopher or because he'd actually been digging.
Yeah.
He had a little dirt on his face. Yeah.
They dig with their face or their paws?
Probably their paws, but I think they
have paws
go
or
in
hooves?
head first.
Paws, I guess.
Do you have any idea what he's going to do with this $4.32 you gave him?
No, he said that it would feed him. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if
going
he's
to eat it.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna eat the change or if he's gonna go get. He's gonna buy like when at 7-Eleven they have the firewood
Yeah, the real question is
out front.
why did you not bring him here?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't having it. He was pretty stern, and to the point.
Yeah.
He wasn't. He didn't talk to me for entertainment. He
Okay.
talked to me to get money.
Yeah, right.
And you caved.
Oh, I caved because I was a little intimidated. Gophers have pretty large teeth if you've never seen one up close, and like
it never ever occurred to you.
No,
To
don't
get
get out your
your phone
phone.
and
Hell
record
no,
any
don't
of
get out your phone.
No, he actually specifically said no pictures. So,
It
yeah,
must be a famous
Well, then,
golfer.
yeah, he-
it was something. It was something else. To be honest with you,
What drew him to you? You got any idea? Was it your mustache?
I was
your hat?
on.
or-
100%.
It was mustache, hat. I was the only one at the gas station at the
That
time.
too?
So I think that he saw an opportunity, and I look like the guy who's probably going to have change in his cup holders. I feel like.
Yep.
So
Well, I
think
must
he
say,
knew.
as a former supervisor who had a number of people reporting to me, this is the most unique excuse for being late that I think I've ever heard.
It's crazy. I know.
I can't recall of one that was
Yeah.
especially more detailed.
Yeah. Well, I've just
You
all of this happened. None of this is facetious.
I know. I'm not saying. I'm
And-
just saying that's the best one I've heard.
Yeah, dude, the dog didn't eat my homework. It
Yep.
wasn't. It
The
wasn't nothing
gopher.
like that. I met Gabriel McDermott, the gopher, who conversed with me and asked for change that I had in my cup holder.
And you've had how many cups of coffee?
3 cups of coffee, but they're little cups. They're like 4 ounces. They're not even like regular mugs.
What
like
kind
I got
of coffee is it?
blueberry cobbler from.
He didn't ask you what you ate. Do you have any coffee?
Yes, from New England coffee. It's actually very good. If you do a little
it Cuban
Cuban
coffee?
I'm
creamer
thinking
in
this
there-
coffee might have come from Colorado.
Yeah. This coffee is not
no, it's,
hemp farmed or whatever.
no, it's not hemp farm.
Danny Ford's not making it.
No, it was on sale at Ingalls, and sometimes it's a little disturbing because they have it on sale. Normally, it's like $8.98 a bag.
Okay.
Too expensive.
Yeah.
They had it on sale for $7.98, but then sometimes they have it on sale for like $5.60.
Okay.
So I always buy them out when they have them on sale for $5.60.
We
Now-
see. You just give away the next
Yeah.
bag of coffee. You gave it to
Gabriel. You gave it to Gabriel.
Yeah, he would eat it.
Is it out of date? Is that why they're marking it down?
No, it's not out of date.
Okay.
Does coffee go out of date?
I think everything will go out of date.
Yep.
You just,
I
it's
think
just
I told
how-
y'all this, but
Honey don't
honey.
go out of date.
That's what
yeah,
I've
and
heard.
I saw some Himalayan salt in the store, and it said this salt's 1,000 years old,
Yeah.
and it had an expiration date on it. Now what the hell's going on with that?
Well,
Is it?
salt's got it's got a lifespan.
They
Yeah,
put
but I
their
ain't never seen
preservatives in.
1,000 years out on the expiration date. I mean,
What was the date?
oh, it's Tuesday, I think.
What? How they backdate salt? Is it or what is that called when they do that? How they archaeologically graph it or something?
Carbon
Well,
dating.
How
Yeah.
they know it's 1,000 years old?
Carbon 14 dating.
Yeah. They'd just make it up.
Well, they must. I mean, because that I think I said
I'd be good
that's
at that.
bullshit right there. It's 1,000 years old, and the time I buy it and take it home, it's gonna be out of date.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How
Damn, I
much
just
did you
missed
buy?
I bought two boxes.
Yeah, that what?
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say Himalayan pink salt's very good to put on steaks.
And in your coffee,
No.
snort it.
Mm.
Did you do
Smoke it?
bath salts this morning?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
What? What? So you don't believe I woke up at 7, do you? That's what you're getting at, isn't it?
I fully believe you woke up at 7 o'clock.
I did.
No,
I
we
woke up
believe
at
you might have came to at 7.
I woke up at 7:02.
You woke up 7:02. What time did you actually get out of the bed? 9:30.
No, I go make the coffee and then I come back and sit in the bed and drink coffee. So I probably got out of the bed
Did you
at
get
8.
in the bed and
I cut my
like
hair,
Indian
the whole
style,
thing.
cross your feet and all that?
I
and
can't sit
meditate.
like that.
Huh?
No, I can't sit like that.
You can't.
Nope.
Is 7:02 when they stab you in the chest with Narcan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They woke me back up. There we go. It was pretty wild.
I saw it.
California, they're probably using damn paintball guns nowadays or something.
Mhm.
They're not stopping crime out there. They're like, hey, you doing a crime? All right.
That's all right.
Be careful.
Yeah. Yeah. Be careful. I did see in Georgia, I forgot to tell you guys, I was
We knew that was coming.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
knew
yeah.
once he remembered he got to Georgia or something.
Yeah.
there was a
I knew you didn't go through Georgia. Nothing happened.
I was
knew
on
that.
a stretch of road that it wasn't an interstate. It was like a 4-lane miniature highway, small, other than an interstate. And I'm riding down through there, and I see a guy pulled over and there's not a lot of cars out there because it's very early in the morning. The guy's pulled over on the shoulder on the other side. I'm sitting there thinking, and he's standing outside his car. It looks like he's looking for something. As I get closer, he's just peeing.
Where the head go?
Well, sure, I can understand that.
He don't know the trick about the Holiday Inn, or Hampton Inn, all
Right.
that. See,
He also doesn't know the trick about, hey, if you have to do that,
go to the other side of the car
open your passenger door and then open your back passenger door
so nobody can see you.
and kind of stand between them, and then pee. Nope. He was about 3 feet away from his car, from the front right headlight. Just, doing his thing. And I was like,
But you're right. That's the way you go to the other side, the passenger side. Open the front door,
It's
open the back
from
door.
experience. You
Yeah,
speak.
oh yeah, and you get in between them.
yeah.
That's just like when scuba divers, when they go out of the boat, they fall backwards. You know why they fall backwards?
So it won't knock your mask off.
No, if they fall forward, they just fall in the boat.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
They would do that.
Same thing.
But I thought I could have just sued this guy for
Flashing
harassment.
you. Yeah. Sexual harassment right there on the side of the
But
interstate.
then I'd have had to get into I had to stop, get his name, get his tag number,
Would have been a whole thing.
yeah,
Been a whole thing.
figure out how many nines I have to dial to get George Sink.
Mm-hmm.
So he says all of them. I'm like, well,
Yeah, I mean, I can put as many 9s in here as possible.
yeah, and nothing happens.
Oh, when you said I thought you just hit 9. It's just 1 9 on there. Right?
I don't know. It doesn't
thought
work. I mean, I tried to call him and be like, hey, you think I got a case? And no one, they called the damn post office and they're like, yeah, it's going to be late. And I was like, what? It's going to be late? Like, I don't know. You call and check on the package? I was like, no. They're like, well, it's probably going to be late.
Yeah,
I was like,
either way, it's going to be late. Okay.
fair
So
point.
this episode won't come out till next week when everything's said and done. But we got indications that you might go down on one knee tonight.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
You
The
gonna
rumors are true.
do this in the restaurant or? In
No.
the toilet, or where are you gonna do it at?
No. I'm gonna do it probably in front of the Reedy River Falls. Probably somewhere right there. Pretty scenic. Pretty good, scenery around.
At night.
Whatever you do, don't get your phone out and video any of it.
Don't do that.
Well, that's the
do
thing,
that.
and that's
Do you need a videographer? Is what you need.
Well, yeah, we had one of those, Trey.
Had.
You
But-
had, yeah.
He.
And then I heard Trey.
Yeah, he's doing his. He's doing his own
Enough
thing.
said.
Yeah.
Enough said.
But yeah, no, it's probably somewhere over there. We're going to Greenville. So,
Where you eating over in Greenville?
Mm-hmm.
Where you
Yeah.
gonna eat at? You know?
A place called Sassafras.
Oh, really?
Never been.
It's
there.
right there on the corner.
Yeah,
You can
it's
sit in there
downtown.
and look over the river.
That's what I'm talking about. So it worked out perfect.
That sounds like a perfect restaurant for your mustache.
Yeah. I didn't pick it.
Oh.
Just coincidence.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
No.
fate.
Naomi may have been thinking about it when she picked it.
Yep.
Like, hey, that's a mustache that.
Needs to be at Sassafras.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yes, the rumors are true, for sure. I'm excited. I mean, I think you get a little nervous just because I don't want to mess it up, and I'm not really good at lunges, so I don't want to fall.
Yeah.
Damn.
Especially on Reed River Falls, because you can
I
fall a
don't-
long way.
Yeah, I don't want to. Nah, I wouldn't get that close. I've been around enough rivers to know if you get close enough, you're probably going in. So, no, I'm not worried about that. But
So
Yeah, no, I'm excited.
are you gonna wear a tux or anything? Or you just gonna wear what you got except changed into your good dudes?
nah, I'm not wearing this. I wear, I'm not gonna wear a tux either, just because my dressing up days are probably over. Unless it's
Not
like
if you're going down on one knee.
Well, yeah, even then though, like I'll wear some good slacks. I don't think I'll ever wear a tux again.
Suspenders.
I'd probably wear suspenders.
And your good dudes.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna wear some boots.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dudes are nice, but
Cowboy boots.
not cowboy boots.
And a cowboy hat.
Nah, I might wear a cowboy
A
hat.
little one.
Nah, not a little cowboy hat.
It's a little bit. Fits right up on top.
Just a little.
Yeah.
little.
Look like one of them Kawasaki's on your head. Yamaha's on your head.
Yeah, looking like a cowboy yarmulke.
Looking like
Yeah.
you beat up Woody from Toy Story.
Yeah,
Stole his hat.
Yeah. That would actually be funny if Jewish people did that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that anti-Semitic? Just saying anything about Jewish people now?
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
in trouble now.
Yeah.
Yeah. YouTube's going to remove our channel.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's,
Either way.
cowboy hats would be cooler, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Little cowboy.
So that's
Do
the
little
plan. You
cowboy
gonna go to the restaurant, eat you a little bit, then wander out to the Reed River Falls there, and
yeah, no.
But not too close.
Well, the trick is that Naomi thinks we're getting together for her birthday, that her mom and dad are coming, and I didn't think it through fully.
what?
Which part of this did you not think through fully?
I didn't think through fully that if it was my birthday and I was under the impression that people were getting together to celebrate it, she might be a little disappointed if those people don't show up.
Yeah.
So the plan was initially to do that, go to eat first, then go, afterwards. So we're going to go early now, and then I'm going to have to break the news to her after, I ask her that.
So you're gonna ask her before you eat.
Yeah.
That's good, right
Yeah.
there.
It's a celebration after that point.
Yeah,
And,
that's real good because if she says no, you only got to buy one meal.
well, yeah, and still get a good steak.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not worried about that.
They don't have steak at Sassafras.
I get some shrimp and grits then.
Okay.
They do have shrimp and grits because
All
I
right.
looked at the menu. I thought they might have steak. But yeah, no. So I had to. I didn't think that through fully. So I was like, I probably need to do it first.
Or
Because she's going to be very disappointed if we get to the restaurant and her
Nobody's
family's
there.
not there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then she's going to know. And then she's, oh, well, why did we come out here by ourselves?
you
No.
called an audible.
Yeah, I called an audible.
Yeah.
I thought it through a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all of this is on the down low. I did well hiding
You could
the plan.
You could go through with the original plan, and then because I don't know, but you could say, get there. Hey, sorry, they're not gonna make it. They got sick, food poisoning. A shark bit them or something.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna make it. And then if she is disappointed, you have your meal. It's still a good meal because it's a good restaurant. And then I think, let's wander out here and take a look at this water. You know, and then because now it's kind of melancholy, like, oh, nobody showed up for my birthday. Oh no, they didn't. But guess what?
Looky here.
But guess what?
Yeah.
This is actually the reason why they didn't show up.
Bam.
It was my fault. I didn't think it through.
Yeah.
Also, will you marry me, please?
Yeah, and then she's like,
Wow.
"You told them not to come, but like it's this, but now
It's
no
my
one's here to
birthday.
take a picture of what's happening." You're like, "Well, fuck,"
Yeah.
you know.
I didn't
Yeah.
think it's
I
through.
didn't think this through.
Well, see, that's the thing. But you ain't got no pictures.
Stick with your
You
plan.
ain't got no pictures.
Yeah.
Earl might
We
have
didn't
some
have a
pictures.
Oh, I
back
got
then.
pictures.
I was gonna say Earl might have some pictures.
Earl
but-
takes pictures. Earl
Yeah,
uses
dude.
his phone.
Yeah, dude. But I thought about getting one of those little GoPro straps and taking one of the cameras and just putting it here. But that's obvious,
Yeah.
and also a POV that probably. I mean, it would be a good. It'd be a good shot.
When
But
you
then
get-
you'd
now, when
also
you get
get
on
my
your
heavy
knee, it's just
breathing.
Shooting at the
Down
ground.
at her foot, looking at her foot.
It would probably get like condensation because I'll probably be sweating.
Yeah.
So it'd be
What
a
you
whole
could
thing.
do is you could find a vagrant or get what's his name
Gordon McDermott.
to come with you.
Gabriel.
Yeah,
Video it
Gabriel.
from afar.
Yeah. Well, he has small hands.
Well, find a real vagrant then, not an actual. Yeah. He's got a.
He's got small gopher hands though, so they're like even smaller than that. They're probably like that big.
Take those and ask with that. Be like,
Yeah.
Would you,
Yeah.
will you marry me?
Please.
Yeah. And open up your ring and hold it in the hand right there. Will you marry me?
the funniest part is after it's it's over with and everything's great, then you can say, "Hey, watch a podcast this week." 'Cause
Yeah, because we talked about it.
we were trying to figure out. We were
Yeah,
trying to
it-
troubleshoot some things.
Yeah, who are
We're trying to round this idea out.
throwing ideas at the wall, seeing what stuck.
So when, well, first of all, you're not gonna have any pictures of this, right? Ain't nobody gonna videotape it or whatever you call it nowadays.
Well, I would imagine there are going to be other people there. So
But you're not gonna know them. So
Yeah, but I could ask them, like, if they, like, because I feel like if women see another woman getting asked to be married,
Yeah.
they want to take, like, a video or at least a picture.
Hey, will you hold my phone and
yeah,
take a picture of this real quick?
but
Yeah.
but if their boyfriend's there, they gonna whoop your ass because you gonna start something.
No, that's
I
on
get it
them.
right now.
Nah, I don't. We don't generally have that.
I don't
I'm
have
gonna
that
whoop
issue.
your ass problem.
Nah.
Didn't think about
I don't think
that.
I don't think I've ever had that problem. Yeah, no, I'm not worried
People
about
might
that at
think
all.
it.
Yeah.
They think it, but they might.
Not a
They
lot
will
of
never
people
say
act
it.
on it.
I thought it a couple of weeks ago, and then I said, "Better not go there."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have got to do better. You know what? I'm going to put a shit in my calendar. It says text Earl on Thursday. You know, I was good this week.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
I
yeah.
was moving around doing shit, and I had got to the hotel and I was laying there. I was like, "Fuck, it's something I'm supposed to do."
Nah,
Text Earl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm okay without anything saying, "Yeah, we're on." I just assume we're on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's when
but-
we're not
Well, we're
on.
not
right.
on. That's
We're
when,
not on.
that's when I really
Right.
need a text. Is what he said.
Yeah. So heads up, we won't record next week. We'll do this week. We'll skip a week, and then we'll do the following week. But I'll try to text you.
So Josh, after you go down on one knee and y'all jump up and kiss and all that stuff y'all do, and
Actually, that might not be true. We might record next week because the following week's Thanksgiving. So
Don't hold us
I'll
to
text
that.
you.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
so then what you gonna do after that?
Set a firework off.
You got
Yeah.
fireworks?
You want some?
No, I kind of left yeah, no, I would take some fireworks, like I would say like
Don't.
a sparkler, but
No,
the
no,
sparkler's
no.
weak.
Don't do it in the city limits. It won't go well.
I've done that before in Seneca.
So
and
have
they called the cops on me, not quite the same way they did you.
Yeah.
Also, I only did like 4.
Yeah.
And
I
I
do
wasn't-
a handful of fucking M80
Oh,
little
we've done
diamonds.
them.
Yeah, dude, I wasn't
And,
throwing
and
them
you
at
wasn't
cattle.
throwing them at nobody either.
Yeah,
was you?
I was putting them in water bottles, and one
Fair.
happened to fall out because I missed.
Fair point.
And they were like, "Oh, somebody's shooting guns," and it wasn't.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
They got there and they were like, "You shooting a gun?" He's like, "No, that was my brother."
He's up
Y'all
at the
know
Ford
him.
dealership.
It's about 8 years ago.
But no, I kind of left the night open.
Mm.
Kind of whatever she wants to do. If she wants to go see her family, show off that
yeah.
new piece. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
So you're
kinda
not
left
gonna go over to the Bon Secure Christmas on Ice or none of that stuff.
I don't know
The
if they-
swamp rabbits.
Yeah, no, I think that's the only thing going on. Is that
Oh, well,
the
that's
Swamp Rabbits
good.
have a game. Yeah.
The damn Siberian Orchestra or somebody got to be
Oh, yeah.
playing somewhere.
Yeah, no, they're playing in December. Actually, I look at tickets and they are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
They're like $127 for like the top section.
Whew.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean,
Earl
I've heard
went
it's a
and saw
good
the-
show, but you know.
Earl went and saw the Doobie Brothers last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sure did.
I thought one of those died.
Same with the Allman Brothers.
But they're
you know,
That's who
they
he went and saw.
count-
He went and saw the
You're
Allman
getting,
Brothers.
you're getting too technical
Yeah, I
here.
got you.
You're damn digging into
He saw the
details.
Allman Brothers.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you put a picture of those guys up, I would not know either of them.
Well, they right there. You ought to know 'em.
Still don't know who those guys are.
Well, did the Allman Brothers? No. Which one sang "Splish Splash"? I'm taking a bath.
That was Chubby Checker's
Yeah,
brother.
that was Elvis or somebody.
Okay, yeah.
What? You just made a song about taking a bath.
Weird,
Only on a Saturday night.
weird thing.
Rub a dub. I'm dancing in the tub, wishing everything was all right.
It sounds like you listen to this song a lot.
It sounds kind of sad.
Sound like a
when you
hit in your
say the
mind.
lyrics.
Yeah. If you're not singing it with a fast piano beat,
Yeah.
then you
It sounds pretty depressing,
Yeah.
actually. Like I'm wishing everything was all right. It's not because it's
splash.
not.
here we go.
That's what we need to do.
Splish
Slow it
Splash.
down. Slow it
I
down and
was
put it down
taking
on
a bath.
music.
You got
All alone on a Saturday night. Rub a dub, dancing in the tub, wishing everything was all right. This is a suicide note
yeah, yeah, I
to
could-
music.
yeah. Wow, never thought of it like that, but I think you're right.
And then he's like, the toaster's over there plugged in. I'm finna pull it in. I'm like, oh my God. So, but I heard that song when I was traveling this week, and I thought, yeah, some songs are just dark.
They play anything on Sirius Radio, don't they?
Oh my God.
You know, they'll play anything. They don't care.
Y'all ever thought about digging up a dead body? Okay.
Grave robbing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who hadn't?
I don't know. I was just wondering. I didn't know if this was going to take off or not.
Yeah. I mean,
Didn't know what kind of answer I was going to get.
Yeah, no, man.
Your question was you posed your question right. Have you ever thought about it?
Yeah.
You didn't ask that. Have you ever done it?
No,
but
let's
then
not
we
go
could.
there.
Oh no,
Let's-
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it. I was,
Went by a graveyard.
it's all a real elaborate one. And I thought I could scoop
you
some
thought
of
Brett Farve was buried there?
it. Yeah. The guy was with me. He's like, Brett Farve buried over there. I was like, all right, now I know
Okay,
you.
no, he's not.
Wait,
And then,
wrong cemetery. It's this
Yeah.
cemetery.
Yeah, this one's where he's buried.
and then I saw a functioning K Mart.
No, you didn't.
Didn't get a picture of it because I was going too fast. But
Of course not.
I saw a K Mart.
Wait a second. Did it say K-Mart?
No, it said Big K Little Mart.
That's how you know it's a real one.
It was
probably
a
the
big
last
Kmart.
one. Probably the last one.
And the only reason I knew it was functioning because the parking lot was full of cars and the lights were on.
Was you in Arkansas?
I was in.
That sounds like more of a Mississippi thing.
Well, I think what he went by is a
I don't know.
Walmart.
Yeah, now they are headquarters in
Yeah.
Arkansas,
You
Arkansas.
might saw Walmart.
I wanted to go see the headquarters up in Bentonville, I think is where it's at, or Walmart, Arkansas. I don't know.
They probably renamed it.
Yeah.
Walmart, Arkansas.
But it was like an hour out of the way, and I was like, I've been driving too long. But
Also,
then I
I've been
was-
in a Walmart.
Yeah. Then
What
I
are you
was
going to do?
coming
Stop
down-
in the headquarters and say, hey, what y'all doing?
No, I just wanted to see how big it was based on how many Walmarts are and how big they are. And then I also wanted to see if they had like a Walmart close by there that had literally everything that Walmart offers. Because some Walmarts you can't get certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just curious, and then I decided I'm not that curious.
Kept driving.
Yeah.
You had graveyard.
It wasn't worth that.
Yeah, and then I saw the Kmart, and I was like, holy shit. Now, I really did want to go in the Kmart, but I was on the side road,
You know what Kmart's
and it was near the interstate.
famous
that I
for,
couldn't
don't you?
get back on.
Back when Kmart was hustling.
Yeah, this is right up your alley.
Yeah, they had a blue light special.
There you go. Blue
Yeah.
light right there.
Okay.
So during the day sometime they'd turn on this blue light, it'd flash, and you'd have, I don't know, 50 count number 2 pencils,
Yeah.
for 42 cents.
Yep. They'd just roll that blue light around and it'd stop somewhere and flip
Yeah.
it on and say, this item right here is 12 cents.
Really?
Oh yeah, all day long, just roll around. You
Wonder
look for
why
a
it
blue
was
light
blue.
special.
Well, it gets you attention. Ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Wonder why they quit. What happened? What was the demise of K Mart?
Walmart.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Them Mart brothers, they kind of took things over for a while. You had the Walmart and K Mart brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, you know, Cain and Abel. Wall, he was big, and Kay, he was small, and Wall says, I'll whoop your ass. And so that was the end of
Beat him to
Kmart.
death with a rock.
Yeah.
Or beat him to death with low prices.
Yeah. So that was the end of that.
Yep. Now, I did hear that Sears has,
Gone out of business.
no.
Oh.
They're actually making a
cleared,
comeback.
I don't know what the right term is, but they've
Bankrupt.
negotiated their way all the way through the bankruptcy process and have come out the other side.
Fulfilled their
So
bankruptcy.
they've cleared bankruptcy and are now, I presume, solvent.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So what's the last thing you bought at Sears?
Chainsaw.
Pair of
I'm
pants.
sure it was some sort of tool.
Yeah, weed whacker.
I used to go to Anderson Mall there, and that's where I always part with Sears and go. When you walk in, you go through the appliances, and then right there to the tools. And
Yep.
you know, I've got
Tools.
between 150 and $3 million worth of tools.
But are they the
Did it again.
are they the tools that last forever? You know, they
Yeah.
good forever. If you break it,
yeah.
you just take it back and they'll give you
And
another
I've
one.
done it. You can take them back to like Lowe's or somewhere now.
Huh.
Because now that Sears isn't the exclusive dealer of Craftsman,
Yeah.
Lowe's or Home Depot, Tri-County Builder Supply. I had it was a breaker bar or something. I don't know now what it was. The last thing that I had.
You went in a biker bar, and what happened?
Laid it down. She said, "Go get you one." I brought it back, laid it down beside it, and she scanned it. Did a little to punch it. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Damn.
You did this in a biker bar?
Oh, I know what it was. No, it was my
No.
You never forgot.
sledgehammer. Sledgehammer.
Huh.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Jesus Christ.
You wore out a sledgehammer?
Yeah, I broke it.
God, potty.
I'm a bad man. I broke a sledgehammer.
You did all this in a biker bar.
An 8-pound sledgehammer. I broke it.
Damn.
In other words, the old thing, you can tear up an anvil. You tore up a sledgehammer.
I can tear up an anvil with a rubber hammer.
Were you trying to dig somebody up with a sledgehammer?
Well, we won't go there.
Yeah.
Trying to break the
Yeah, well,
cement.
I'm still having trouble picturing you in a biker's bar.
With a sledgehammer.
we were going to stop at Last Chance yesterday, but I couldn't get Brent to do it. He just wouldn't pull in.
They won't do it.
So it wasn't the last chance.
It was.
Well,
just
it was,
didn't happen.
but we had no chance. You see, now once we got past the Last Chance and got on back to town, he regretted it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's never happened before.
Because what he had in his pocket was a check.
Mm.
And I think he was in a hurry to get to the bank and cash that check.
Mm-hmm.
Well, y'all know what yesterday was.
Yep.
Yep.
Veterans
They
Day
can go
to
to
be
the bank and
cashing the
sit there
check.
all day long. They ain't coming to the
They
window.
ain't coming. Well,
No.
see, now he's at the bank, can't get the check. If we'd have went to the Last Chance, you know
Oh, yeah.
that they got the money on a Friday afternoon
Oh,
to
yeah.
cash
They'd have cashed that
any
check for you.
paycheck you bring
Oh,
in there.
yeah. They'd have
Yeah.
cashed it.
So if we'd have just stopped, cashed a little check, bought Brent a beer or 2 or 12, let me drive us on home.
And listen, he could have got 2 deviled eggs,
2 pickled eggs.
pickled eggs, and 2 pickled pig's feet.
Pickled pig's feet.
All while he was there and
That's
got
right.
his check
He blew it.
cashed.
He blew it trying to get that check cashed at the bank, not remembering that the bank
Veterans Day.
was closed.
It's basically the story of this podcast, or the moral of this podcast is you should have listened to Earl.
Yeah. A lot of the time, actually all the time. If
One
Earl
other
has a
thing.
suggestion,
Yeah.
probably should listen to it.
For sure. One other thing that I noticed on the travel, and it's pretty much it. Old women love to blow their nose in public. I mean, the older you get, if you are a female, you love blowing your nose. I went in an Ingles, and there was 2 old women standing there talking to each other. And I was looking for something nearby, so I could still see them. The entire time that I stood there, which is about 30 minutes,
Couldn't find it, could you?
they were both either had a tissue on their nose or were leaning sideways blowing their nose. Both of them touching it. At one point, they just reached over there and touched each other's nose.
Yeah, they did it. They did it for each other. Here you go.
Why do y'all love this shit so much?
Yeah, dude. I think
Old women they're strange.
Well, just so y'all know, and I found this out recently. Okay, Kleenexes are addictive.
Mm.
And of course, we don't use them that much, so it don't
Get the
bother us.
lotion
But
ones?
old women,
Yeah.
soft.
yeah,
yeah, they got them.
they sniff them or something. So
Mhm.
I mean,
That's why they always wear them
handcuffs.
sweatsuits
Yeah.
with the cuff on the wrist so they can tuck them tissues down in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just put it in your pocket or in
Yeah.
your pocketbook that's, enormous.
Mhm.
Looks like a damn bank bag.
Well, I think that's the same thing with like old men. Like I think once you get over the age of 80, like it's
Yeah.
a requirement that you have to have a handkerchief.
Right in that pocket.
Yeah, you have to have it.
Right in my pocket.
And
But when you really think about it, now which is smarter, the old women with the tissue or the man with the handkerchief?
No, the old women.
smarter or more
Well, you would think
clean,
it'd be the
like
old women
hygienic.
because they had
Yeah.
a Kleenex.
Smarter
and
in
they
that
just,
aspect.
Yeah, oh yeah,
you know,
way
they just
the
throw
women are
this
way more
Kleenex
hygienic.
away. They don't do that. They save it.
Yeah,
They tuck it
the
in
men
there.
fold it back up though
Yeah.
and put it back in their pocket.
Yeah.
Now you see that ain't gonna happen.
That's why I stopped shaking hands at churches because of the old men.
Just at churches.
Well, I don't put myself in a situation to shake hands with an old man anywhere but church.
Oh, okay.
So, and that's why I don't do it anymore because I know that there's a 95% chance that they have a handkerchief that they've used
Twice today.
and and that's the thing about old men. They don't care how they fold it. They blow in it, shove it in the pocket,
Yep.
get it right back out, same stuff on there. Like,
And
it's
for
pretty
whatever,
gross.
For
Pretty
whatever
gross.
reason, they think that's sanitary.
Yeah. Because you
I
wash
didn't blow
it
my
once a
boogers in
week.
my hand. I blew them in my damn handkerchief. Put it back in my pocket. I'll do it again 20 minutes from now.
Mm-hmm.
How did we get off into that?
Moral of the story is don't shake
traveling
hands.
in Mississippi. That's what
Oh,
happened.
okay.
The moral of the story is just fucking listen to Earl.
Yeah, listen to Earl.
Basically, all we need to do for life. For life.